loves, how are y'all? So I'm going to start doing, this series is going to be a little different. This is going to be basically your back to basics. This is what I use every day. I'm going to kind of take you through on this, this particular series, per each day, kind of what I do to get myself ready at one time, but there's so much that we're just going to break it up into smaller pieces. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is skincare. Younique has an absolutely amazing skincare line. I love it. I've tried so many other skincare lines. I've never gotten the results that I have with Younique. It's so great. There actually are two formulas. One is going to be for your oily combination, which is what I am, and the other one's going to be for your mature or sensitive skin. Okay. So you start out with the same kind of thing you do anytime you cleanse your face. You have a cleanser. I use the Younique Royalty Pore Purifying Cleanser, which is the one for your combination to oily, which is what I am. It comes out looking a bit gray because it has licorice root in it, I believe is what it is. And so it doesn't look particularly appetizing when it comes out, but it smells great. It goes on really well. It feels really good. I use it occasionally, not every day, but I use it every other day or so with my Clarisonic. It works great with that. I don't use the Clarisonic every day because I find it tends to irritate my skin a little bit. So I like every other day or every 3 days I'll use that. Otherwise I just use my hands and the cleanser and water. After your skin has been cleansed and you've dried it a little bit, you use the refreshed rosewater toner. This stuff is also amazing. I'm going to keep using that word throughout this whole thing because the whole line is just incredible. It's been repackaged. I have the old packaging here, but it's been repackaged to look, you know, in the purple and gold like it is now. But this is the old packaging. This is the one I have right now. This stuff feels so good when you spray it on. It's like your skin just kind of goes... Ah, oh, heaven. It feels so good. I highly recommend all of this stuff, but this is like the creme de la creme of the whole thing for me. It just feels so good. Now, always you have a little bit of different stuff going on for your day and your nighttime. They have what's called the Instant Lifting Serum, which is a treatment. This would go on after your rosewater toner, and it looks like this, in this little thing like this. It's like a cream serum. You use this only on your problem areas. You don't use it all over your face. It's tempting, trust me, because it does lift very well to just like take a bath in it, but you use just a very, very teeny tiny amount, and you go like around your eyes to get rid of that under eye sag and get rid of the dark circles. If you're starting to have the furrow lines, you put a little there. Right here at the smile line, it will help lift that cheek up. You can put a little bit here at the temples, and it'll kind of help raise your eye a little bit there. This is awesome stuff. This is really a new product for Younique. It's really great. This would go on before you put on your moisturizer, okay? And also for their moisturizers, there are two, one for each one of your skin types. I use the Renewing Day Cream, and this is a broad spectrum SPF 20 sunscreen. The other day cream has the same thing. It's broad spectrum SPF 20. They also have the Divine Daily Moisturizer, which is in the same kind of tube as this. That is an amazing moisturizer. I love that too, but that does not have any sunscreen or anything in there for protection wise. As far as your night routine goes, you would use their Nightly Renewing Cream. I don't have one of those, or I think it's the Renewal. I think it's Renewing Cream anyway. It comes in a little jar like this, and I'm sure it's fantastic. I have not bought that one yet because I actually will use the SPF one on me at nighttime anyway, just because that's what I have. I will eventually get the cream, and I'll let you know how amazing that is because I'm sure it is. For your treatment at night, you can use the Royalty Uplift Eye Serum, or actually Uplift Serum now. It's not even the eye serum. It used to be the eye serum, and it used to come in a little container like this. It has been repackaged to where it looks like the Instant Lifting Serum, so it comes in a package like this. I use this after I've put my moisturizer on at night. Just a couple of drops in the hands, kind of, you know, pressed, you know, go around the eyes, go, you know, up under the chin, everything to help lift everything. It's so awesome. All of this stuff is just really an incredible line, incredible product line of skincare. Like I said, I have tried many different varieties, types, and many different price ranges in my skincare. Another little bonus, not a bonus, but it's another product they have is called the detoxifying mask, and that's what this one is. Comes in a little jar, kind of like the night renewing cream. It's a charcoal mask, so it looks really funky, to say the least. I don't even know if I get the top off. Oh, there we go. It is pitch black, as you can see. It's pitch black. And you apply this to damp skin, you know, so probably after the day's over with, you're getting ready to go to bed, before you put on all your night creams and everything like that. This would be, or even your rose water, this would be right after you cleanse. You would apply a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way on this, all over the face. And the fun thing about this is it oxygenates, which means it bubbles and it tingles and it fizzes, kind of like a little Alka-Seltzer denture cleaning tab. You know how those little bubbles? That's kind of what it feels like. It feels really cool when it's on, and it's kind of, at first you're kind of like weirded out because you're like, oh man, it feels like it's going to eat my face off. You know, anything that bubbles like that. But it actually doesn't hurt, it doesn't burn, it just feels really strange at first. But I've used it for several weeks. I really enjoy it. You don't do it every day. It's more of like a twice a week, every 2 to 3 day thing. But it is awesome. Of course, I've used that word too many times. The whole line is awesome. So you have, like I said, you have two different product lines, as far as your cleanser goes and your moisturizer goes, but everything else is pretty much universal. You have the rose water toner, you have the renewing night cream, you have the detoxifying mask. The only thing, like I said, that are really skin specific are your cleansers and your moisturizers, which, like I said, you have one for your oily to combination skin, which is what I have. I'm a little dry in spots and a little oily in spots and a little whatever in spots. And then you have the two different daily moisturizers, the daytime moisturizers that have the SPF in them. And the best way to really find out which one is right for you, you can send me a message or whatever on Facebook, or call me, and or you can actually go on to my website at www.youniqueproducts.com/Brittany Green, and that will tell you which product is for which skin type. Okay, so I hope that clears some things up for you there. And the next step in my getting ready routine would probably be our primers. So I'll talk about those next time. That should be a really short video because there's just 2 products and I can tell you about those, okay? So I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Later.